Hello students, today we have got geography lesson and we are doing lesson number 6 and the name of the lesson is land use. In yesterday's lecture we discussed something about land use. We seen type of land use, that is rural land use. Under that we seen arable land, fallow land, forest land, grassland or pasture land. Now today we'll see urban land use. So in your textbook, come to page number 36. So we'll start with urban land use. There has been an increase in urban settlement in the 20th century. So here increase. So here in urban areas, the population has been increasing. In urban areas, land is used for different purpose. So in urban areas, land is used for many purpose. And what you mean by urban, the place where you're staying now, you're staying in the urban, you're staying in a city. It is necessary to make maximum use of land. So in urban area, we try to make maximum use of land. In urban areas, with reference to population, the land is limited. Here in urban areas, with reference to population, here in urban areas, our population is more and the land is limited. Land is very less. Therefore, the distribution of population is dense. So here population is too much. Urban land use can be classified in the following manner. Now we'll see how urban land can be classified. First one, commercial land use. Commercial means what? Land which is used for business purpose. It's called your commercial land use. Some parts of cities are only used for commercial purpose. In these areas, there are many shops, banks, and offices. So you can see we have got many shops are there, banks are there, and offices are there. All this is used for commercial purpose. This has given rise to the concept of Central Business District, that is CBD. For example, in Mumbai, the fort area. Now, which is the fort area? If you go to Churchgate side, Churchgate, Kulaba, VT, that is all your fort area. Is all your commercial land it is. The BKC, that is Bandra Kurla complex. Here you will see all different types of offices are there. All big corporate offices are there, which is used for commercial purpose. Now, residential land use, as the name suggests, residence means what? The land where you're staying. It's called your residential land use. Here the main land use is for residential purpose. It is used for staying. In this area, houses and residential buildings are included. So here you can see only buildings and houses are there. Since population is more in the urban areas, residential land use has increased. So the population is more. So today we are using much land for residential purpose. Next, transport land use. You know what you mean by transport. Your means of communications have to be transported. So transport land use, your railways, your buses, your auto rickshaws, all these are used for land is used for transport. In urban areas, transportation facility is important for movement of goods and people. So why we need transport? Because people and goods have to move from one place to another. For this purpose, different types of transportation facilities are found in cities. So in cities, they have got different facilities of transportation like public bus stops. We have got bus stops. Then we have got railway lines, metro, monorail, commercial vehicles, your auto rickshaws, your taxis, your now new types of taxis are come, etc. In addition to this, number of private vehicles is also large. So we have got private vehicles also. For example, your Ola taxis, your Uber, all these are what? All these are private vehicles. Hence, in cities, roads, railways, railway line, station, petrol pump, transport depot. Depot means where all your buses are kept, stand in one particular place. It's called a depot. And vehicle repair centers. Vehicle. Suppose if your auto rickshaw is spoiled, okay, you require a place where all these things will be repaired. Occupy large areas. These are included in transport land use. So your petrol pump, your repair center all come under transport land use. Now, public utility area. Public utility area means what where a land can be used by the public for the various needs of the population. Some services are provided by the local governing bodies, state government and central government. State government and central government means what? Government of a country. The area under this service come under these categories. Example, hospitals, post office, police station, police grounds, schools, college, universities, etc. The land use under the category is important. This service diffuse the tension caused due to burgeoning population. Burgeoning means what? Increase or rapidly growing population. So all these things like your hospitals, post office, police station, police grounds, schools, colleges, all this is being used by your public utility area. Now recreational. In cities, some areas have to be specific reserved for entertainment of the population. So some land are reserved for purpose of population. For example, every year we have a sports. We go for a sports on a ground that is called your recreational land use. The use of such space is mainly for field, garden, swimming pool, status, etc. So all these things like a field, garden, swimming pools are used for recreational purpose. Now mixed land use. Mixed land use means what? This land can be used for many purposes. In some areas, we find all these uses together. Such areas are said to have mixed land use. Example, residential areas and entertainment areas. On maps, special colors are used to indicate such areas. Suppose we have got maps. On these maps, special colors are being used. For example, red is used for residential area, blue is used for commercial, yellow is used for agriculture, and green is used for forest areas. Now, we'll see what you mean by transactional areas and suburbs. Now, what you mean by transactional areas? Portion of a landscape. And suburb means what? A part of a city. Rural settlement start outside the boundary areas of urban settlement. But the intermediate area in between is called transactional area. So the area which comes between rural or urban is called your transactional area. In this area, there is a blend of rural and urban land use. So in these areas, we try to use for benefit of rural also and benefit of urban areas also. In these areas, land use is of a mixed nature. In this zone, cultural activities are also of a mixed type. So many activities are being carried in such kind of lands. Over time, this area is converted to an urban area and this region becomes suburbs. Example, Bandra, Bandu, etc. are suburbs of Mumbai city. Means they are the part of Mumbai city. Now, okay students, still here, hope so you have understood urban land use. Now, urban land use. Okay, what we have discussed in urban land use, we have discussed commercial land use, we have discussed residential land use, transport land use, then we have seen recreational land use, mixed land use, and transactional areas and suburbs. Okay, students, in the next week, when we have got geography lecture, we will continue from page number 37, that is planned city. Okay, student, hope so. We have understood till here. Thank you.